I need people to understand that I'm not really wrapped. Oh, I'm not all the way there. And I'm mean as when I'm mad, okay? I'm kind of evil. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Gianni Versace, and today we are back with another video. But today it's a little bit different. I'm not gonna be hair and nails and skin. I feel like I've just been missing the whole New York experience and just explaining my trajectory with everything, my shortcomings, my opportunities, my happiness, like everything that just been going on with me. I want to give like a 3-month update because I did move here like the last day of February, beginning of March, and now we're like quickly approaching July, so we're going into 4 months. I felt like it was only right to give y'all a 3-month update and just tell y'all what's been going on with me and what New York has been for me, right? So let's get into it. So first of all, y'all know I came here originally in February, and y'all know I've been really hustling for my modeling, for my content, for my social media, just becoming like an overall social media mogul. I feel like in order for y'all to understand why I moved, you have to understand who I am and what I'm doing. So y'all know I'm like social media, I'm internet, I'm personality. I've also been trying to intertwine beauty when it comes to like skin and hair, as well as intertwining fashion, because obviously I am also trying to model. So I've been trying to make all my content come together and make it make sense. And I've realized like some things perform really well on certain platforms, some things don't perform so well on other platforms. So it's just trying to find that sweet spot. I'm in an experimental phase, right? And I'm trying different things and I'm just putting myself out there, and I'm really not afraid to fail or to flop or to look bad, because at the end of the day, I know when I do get to the final product, when I do get to the sauce, it's gonna mean something. So y'all have to understand that I came here to really do that, but like on a different level. I just felt like when I was living in Atlanta, again, if you remember from my past video on why I moved to New York, I just felt like I didn't have opportunity there. I didn't feel like I felt any community. I didn't feel supported there. And honestly, I will say like since moving here, I felt more community. And I say that because although a lot of things have happened, negative, which I'm gonna get into, but I've also connected with a lot of different creators and social media people that I was seeing online at home, that I was looking and laughing at their videos, and now we like, what we doing for the weekend? Like, what's up? Like, we hanging out and it's cool. And even if I don't necessarily do content with them, or maybe just not right now, maybe later on down the line, it's nice to know that I have people around me that are doing similar or the same thing as me, right? It's relatable. And that right there is part of community, right? The relatability portion. But when it comes to like modeling, it has been an uphill battle, right? And I know that New York City is like competition, right? Because in New York, everybody has that it factor. Everybody is special. Everybody has something going for them. Everybody has their own motion. And I felt like for a long time, it was about rising above the rest, like trying to stand out, right? So sometimes you're loud, but like in a room full of other loud people, maybe you're quiet. You're not as loud as you think you are. And not to like sell myself short, but some people are hustling a little bit harder. Some people are working a little bit more, but I think the beauty in that is what also makes me and motivates me and gets me up and work a little bit harder. Do a little bit more. And I've been going to these castings. There's a lot of open castings that I've been finding. I'm in these group chats. I'm connecting with other models. They send me things. I show up, I go. But a lot of them, it's like you want to go in there and stand out, but most of the time it's not even enough time in the casting for you to stand out. It's really like you're a number. It's like you come in, what's your name, take a picture, take another picture, thank you for coming. It's like they don't even ask you your name. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. They don't even ask your name. It's like it's not even really enough space for them to really get to know you, who you are, what you should do. And honestly, a lot of these companies, they already have an idea of the kind of model they're already looking for. But sometimes I feel like your charisma, your character, your personality can help shine through that. But sometimes I feel like I try to put that out there, but sometimes it's just so cold that it doesn't really feel like there's an opportunity or a space to do so. And I know a lot of people that do model, and you connect with them and they only give so much. It's a crab in a bucket mentality here as well. Like, people don't really want to give you an opportunity because they feel like it could be taking an opportunity away from them. And I understand that. And, I kind of already understood that New York would somewhat be like that. That's kind of how I felt in Atlanta. But I really felt like there just also really wasn't a lot of opportunities like the ones I'm going for here either. So people was just gatekeeping like bullshit there. Now they gatekeeping like real shit here. And so I know different people and casting directors and stuff like this, and people who love me or claim they with me or my content, or they want so much for me, but then it's like, okay, how can we connect? How can we do better? How can we elevate? How can we collaborate in some realm, some type of space? Even when it comes to photographers, it's just been like bullshit from people telling me like, oh, they would want to like sleep or mess around with me, but then I'm like, that's not what we taught. Like, that's not what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? And I would never like sell myself short or never take an opportunity, like use my body to get an opportunity. That's just not me. Now, if you want to take me out to eat or something, like a little Red Lobster, I might, you know, but sleep and you don't even look like up to par, it's crazy. Again, photographers, people taking my pictures, I'm waiting months on top of months on top of months to get the pictures. It's like, damn, do you want me to win? Or do you like low-key want me to lose? Do you hate me? Cause it's sometimes the love you can't really, the line between love and hate, it starts to really feel like the same thing. I can't really tell the difference sometimes. And that's what really scares me. And when it even just comes to like new people, and I'm meeting a lot of people, but I'm always so cautious and so weary on connecting and talking and hanging out with new people. Like, I'll be nice or cool or cordial with you, whatever, kiki kaka out in these networking and these spaces, but like, am I really gonna hang out with you after this? I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of times I be trying to be like real cool and make genuine connections with people, or even like situations, relationships, but like sometimes people don't mean you well, or they like want to use you for clout, or trying to like, you know, do certain things. And I be feeling like I'm a regular person. Like, I be forgetting that people be seeing me online. I be forgetting that I have a certain amount of viewership. I have a certain platform. So I try to like operate in a space of just being a regular boy. And I keep getting reminded why I can't operate that way, right? I have to look a certain way. I have to act a certain way. You know what I'm saying? When I'm out in public, because there are people watching you, whether you know it or not. What else? Like love life. Like love life has to so bad. When I used to come and visit, it used to just be so much fine out here. I'm like, ooh, when I get to New York, I just live my life. I'm gonna live my life. I'm gonna live my life. And you know, I've been living a little bit. I've been having fun. I've been letting my hair down just a little bit, just a tad. But also when it comes to the connections, it's very like, we hot today, we cold tomorrow. We cold today, we hot the next day. And I just don't like to operate like that. Like, if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. And I think I moved here knowing that I wanted to be single, because honestly, I'm moving to a new city. It's a fresh start. I don't want to lie. I need to be focused on my content, my brand, my image, and what I got going on. And everything else can like wait. But I get sometimes why people feel like they feel so alone in this big city. Like, I don't necessarily feel that like super alone, because I have friends in my neighborhood around me. I could call somebody up, go hang out with them, whatever. But sometimes you be wanting like a different kind of connection. I don't necessarily want to just see my friends all the time. I don't want to be caked up with you at the house, friend. I want a different kind of tie, a different kind of connection. And I don't always want that with a different person. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you want just one person to do certain things with. And it just has not been, that side, the love life just has not been that fruitful, right? There's been a lot of wolf in sheep's skin. And people pretending to be, or acting like they one thing today and then they not tomorrow. And then, you know, that's human nature. People wake up with different feelings every day. And I just don't ever fault nobody for that. But like, just do it with somebody else. Do it over there. You know what I'm saying? Don't play with me, because I'm not really wrapped right. And I need people to understand that I'm not really wrapped. Oh, I'm not all the way there. And I mean as when I'm mad. Okay, I'm kind of evil. Please, I want to be a pocket full of sunshine. Please don't make me be the little demon on the shoulder. You get what I'm saying? But from the castings to the love life, sometimes I really moved to New York and started treating New York like work. Like, I just was locked in my office and just working and content, and like not really always enjoying the moment how I should. Like, there are little spare of the moment times, but like for the most part, I'm locked in. I'm in my neighborhood. I'm not really venturing out. I'm not really going to Manhattan and going and trying the different foods and things that I was saving and looking at and things I wanted to do, because I felt like I was so locked in. I need to work. I need to make money. I need to hustle. And that's all part of like moving to New York. And I knew it was gonna be like that, but sometimes you just be so tunnel vision and like keeping your head down that sometimes you just forget to look up. Oh my God, a skyscraper. the Empire State Building. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you miss the beauty of certain things. Sometimes I forgot why I moved here. And it was to hustle, it was to grind, it was to elevate, but it was also to just enjoy New York, enjoy everything that I've seen online. Like I said as a kid in my last video, like the nostalgia feeling. Like when I walk around, I don't care what nobody say. Like, yes, New York, it drains me. I be extra tired, y'all. I be tired all this. I might not even do nothing that day. I be so tired. But when I go out and I see New York at night and I see the lights and I'm just like, this is the shit that I live for, you know? And it make me go a little bit harder. It make me grind a little bit more. But I also don't want to forget, while I'm hustling, I don't want to forget the beauty. And why I've also moved here to have fun and let my hair down. And I have been having fun. Don't get me wrong. I've been having my fun. Sometimes it might be too much fun, okay? I've definitely been going out. I've been having fun. I haven't been going out. I feel like as much as I used to go out in Atlanta, and that was something I told myself, like, I don't want to get too wrapped up in the nightlife. Because I've been going out since I was, 18, 19? The only thing different is the people in the clubs, right? It's just different faces, but it's the same thing. I ain't missing nothing. If I go out this weekend, it's going to be the same thing next weekend. I can miss this weekend and next weekend and go out, and I'll be okay. So I've really been preserving myself, or at least trying to. But I also, with all the like negativity and all the little shortcomings, I also want to like transition over to the positive thing, because I don't want this to just be like a negative thing, like, oh, I'm just unhappy here, because that's honestly not the thing. Like, I wake up every day still grateful that I moved to New York. I would hate to have still been in Atlanta right now. I know I just would not have been happy there. So let's just talk about like some of the positive things that have come out of me moving. Like, again, like I said earlier, being able to connect with so many different content creators and influencers that I just didn't have the network or the opportunities to do so there, and just the information and knowledge and tools and things that they share with me and the things that I've learned about them and about myself have been beautiful. And being able to just call on them, like sometimes I can hit them up or whatever, and it's like, it's genuine, you know? And I really love that, because like I said, again, I was missing that connection. I was missing that community back in Atlanta. So it's so great that I'm fostering that here. And although I haven't been hitting all the castings, I haven't been getting some of the castings, I've also have gone on a casting that worked out really, really well in my favor. So I had went to a casting, I think like back in like April, for the brand Telfar. I'm gonna like put some clips up, but for the brand Telfar, and I went, they liked me, I modeled some of their clothes. I really didn't know if I was gonna hear anything after, and then I had ended up getting like posted on their page, and then they did a collaboration post, so they also like put it on my page. So right there, now that's a tie and a connection to Telfar. Are y'all grasping that? Me, Gianni, little old Gianni on Telfar's page. Now that's a link between me and them. Like, I'm tied to them. Like, I'm part of the brand now. If you really think about it, right? I could put that's on my resume. That was major. And then I was like, I didn't know if it was gonna be a show. They didn't give us information on like what was to come from that. So I didn't really expect anything from that. So it was like that for a while. They reached out to me a few different times about just different things coming up. But I ended up getting casted for the fashion show for the 20th anniversary of Telfar. I, Gianni, was casted. I remember I was sitting in Atlanta working with these little brands. I mean, and I don't want to discredit anybody, and I'm happy for every opportunity and everything that has been given to me or put in front of me, because I feel like it all brought me to here. Like, if I didn't have that foundation, I wouldn't get here. But it had got to a point where I felt like I was practicing and doing things that wouldn't actually put me in the right place or in the right trajectory that I need to be to work with certain brands here. And I was like, okay, I'm ready to do things on a different level, on a different budget, with a different company, right? And I just kept praying on it. I just kept showing up. I just kept being me. And actually at the Telfar casting, that's where you actually got to let your personality shine. They weren't just looking for yeah, face is cool. I do have the face, like, let's be clear, but they were also looking for personality, and that's where I was able to shine. That's where I was able to share a bit of myself. That's where I was able to stand out. And there were a lot of people who stood out, but I was one of the ones who won and who actually got invited, and it just felt so good to have that recognition. And shout out to Telfar, but also shout out to Ian on the team. He recognized me for my content. He said I'm one of his favorite TikTokers. And he was just so ecstatic for me to have this opportunity and be in this place. So it just feels good. I want to say I've also been getting recognized a lot more here than I was in Atlanta. Like, I would get it here and there, but like I would get it more so when I went out of town. But like, since I've been out here in New York, I've been just like walking down, going to parties. People recognize me. I'm going to I went to Tiana Taylor's after party, and a photographer noticed me, started snapping me, posted me on his page, like, let's work. Okay, cool. I went, we finessed our way, and me and my friends, we finessed our way in Tiana Taylor's event. We didn't have no wristband, name wasn't on the list, we just looked that good. And that's what I really love about New York. It's like, if you come with the right energy, you look right, you dress the part, you got that energy, you got the gift of gab, you can get in anywhere, right? Like, I've just been walking down the street and people just wanted me included in some things, right? So we went inside, we had a good time, they passing out drinks, food, the photographers come and take a picture of me and my friend. Why 2 days later, Tiana Taylor had posted me on her page, Tiana Taylor, a rose in Harlem. And I looked the good. I hate people post me and I look crazy. I looked good. Go look at that post. So I'm just happy I'm getting noticed. I'm putting myself in the right places, and I know something is going to pop for me. Like, and I hate that the New York feeling, it makes you feel like even though the more you are doing, it feels like, okay, there's still more to do. What's next? Okay, I did this, now what? I did this, now what? And I'm already that kind of person where I'm never really satisfied. I'm grateful, but I'll always be looking for the next thing to accomplish. Like, people don't really care about what you did yesterday. What are you doing today? And so I feel like that mindset also keeps you forever hustling and forever like trying to find another opportunity, another window, another door. But it also doesn't give you the opportunity to just like sit back and be thankful for where you are. Like, there was a point in time where I was in Atlanta, like I said, trying to get into a bigger opportunity, trying to walk for a major brand, and I just did it. And it still, I feel like, hasn't all the way hit me the way I would have liked it to hit me. And I just hope that more comes out of it. I hope there's more blessings, more positivity, more things to come from this. And I know there will, because I know that I'm destined. I know that I'm ordained. I know that I wasn't just put on this earth to live a regular life. And I've always been a standout. And I think that also has played into my mindset here with the standout thing. Because again, like I said, everybody has an it factor. Everybody stands out here. But I think what I realized is it's not always about trying to stand out amongst the rest. Because I am in this battle, it's like me against me, but it's also about being recognized by the rest. You know, them considering you an equal, like equally yoked, and wanting you around in these spaces. I don't have to necessarily be bigger or have a bigger platform or even maybe make more money than the next person, but it's about them calling on me and seeing me as an asset, not a liability, and wanting me in certain spaces. And I've been trying to shift my mindset to that so that I'm not always looking at other people and their success and feeling like I'm a failure or I'm just not doing enough, you know? When I know that, I don't know if I'm doing my best right now, but I'm doing I'm doing 90. I'm trying to do 100 in the words of Scott Louis, do 100. But it's coming. I know there's just so much more to come. Every day is not gonna be sunshines and rainbows. I'm not gonna have it always my way. And I'm coming to realize that even though I do like to have my freaking way, especially when it comes to my love life. But I'm still going into it with like an open mind, a conscious mind. Not open, conscious. I'm very conscious. But I know there's more to come. There's more opportunities. There's more things on the horizon for me. I know God didn't bring me this far. It's only bringing me this far. And honestly, also since I've moved and just been living here, I've just tried to strengthen my connection with him. Because I feel like if you don't put God into your plans, you're not going to really go too far. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to put him first. I feel as though. That's my philosophy. That's my belief. So I just try to stay true to that. I've also been like journaling a lot. I don't do it like every day, but I do it when I think about doing it. Like, I actually did it before I did this video. And just manifesting the lifestyle and the things that I want, praying, but also manifesting, because manifesting without God is witchcraft, okay? But really praying, really manifesting, really just being hungry. I'm meeting him where he's at. I'm meeting him halfway. I don't just say I want the opportunity and wait for it to land in my hand. I get the hell up and go try to make it happen. Go make something shake. Because if I don't, somebody else gonna eat me. So if you're on a journey like this, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next one.